Now, as you will have heard, a number of world leaders are worried about democracy in Venezuela. Luis Almagro, the head of the OAS, François Hollande and Mariano Rajoy in Europe, and of course the US Secretary of State, John Kerry. They're all very concerned about the Venezuelan opposition's right to hold a recall referendum to remove Nicolas Maduro. This is quite strange, because none of their countries enjoy that right. In fact, only 3 countries on the planet allow their citizens a vote to remove their head of government: Bolivia, Ecuador, and Venezuela. Sound familiar? A few other places, including 11 states in the US, do have the right to recall lower-level officials. But that's hardly the same thing, and it's rarely used. As a matter of fact, the first and only country to hold a recall referendum against a sitting president in modern world history was, yes, Venezuela. Exactly 12 years ago, when President Hugo Chavez accepted the challenge from the same opposition that now wants to remove President Maduro.
La campaña de Santa Inés. Voy a terminar pidiéndole a la oposición que vayamos a la batalla, pues sí, respetando las reglas, respetando las normas, respetándonos unos a otros.
The opposition had already tried a coup in April 2002, a shutdown of the oil industry and most of the economy at the end of that year. Those failed. So they decided to exercise the right that Chavez's Bolivarian revolution had given them in the new constitution of 1999 as part of its commitment to a more participatory democracy. It was a bruising campaign, propaganda presenting Chavez as the Red Devil, endless rows over procedure and fraudulent signatures, big confrontations on the streets. The whole process lasted over 300 days. When it came to the vote on August the 15th, the opposition were convinced they'd win handsomely. They didn't. Chavez won with 58%. The opposition cried foul, but all international observers, including Jimmy Carter, said the vote had been clean. It was a huge defeat that silenced Venezuela's old elite for several years. Chavez began to steer the country towards a new kind of socialism. Now, the opposition are at it again. They even claim to be defending the Bolivarian constitution as they invite their friends abroad to help them defend democracy in Venezuela. But could it be that Venezuela's authoritarian regime is actually more democratic than those that want to see it fall? Perish the thought.